Hello everyone, I'm Sam from LCA Productions and welcome to another episode of my Minecraft single player survival series. I am here in my world on the LCA pack version 3.0. I haven't updated it yet. Maybe at some point soon hopefully I will get this pack updated. There's a couple more mods I wanted to add even though I said I wasn't doing any more, and got some mods to update at some point eventually. So today, last episode, what did we do first of all? Well, we got this cool little setup here that gives us basically loads of power, and it auto regulates as well, so you don't have to do any complicated redstone. We finally got this guy done as well. I've turned him off at the moment by saying active on redstone and not giving him redstone, so that guy's turned off, which is good, because we don't need that much plastic yet. If we do, we'll turn it back on. I still haven't organised these guys yet. At some point I will. But today I wanted to work on a cool, exciting mod that I think will be quite fun actually. It's called PSI. Yes, or PSI. I don't know how you say it. But basically, it's a magic mod, except instead of casting spells with wands, you shoot them with spell bullets out of special casting assistant devices, or CADs for short. How cool is that? I think that's pretty cool. Don't know what that guy is. So, there is a hotkey that is at the moment bound to end. I believe that's default, and it brings up this little menu. Sometimes this menu will have tell you recipes and things, but in this version it doesn't because we've got JEI. So I don't know if that's maybe it's an updated thing. Maybe it doesn't tell you anymore. It just says you should probably have something like JEI. Yeah. So it says, welcome to PSI, the best spell programming magic tech mod in this side of the universe. So have some JEI something so you can look up the recipes because they're not included in this guide. In order to get started spell slinging, you'll need some Psydust. To get Psydust, you need to start by crafting a CAD assembler and an iron CAD assembly. Place down the CAD assembler and put the iron CAD assembly in it to construct a very bare bones casting assistance device, CAD. From there, drop some redstone dust in the world, equip your CAD, point at the dropped items, and right click to make your Psydust. Okay, Jose. Right. So I've got the stuff I did here. We need a CAD assembler. That seems pretty easy. And an iron CAD we're going to go with. So, iron. Boom. Need a tiny bit we need some redstone anyway, so boom. Go want some wood. I don't have much wood. I never have any wood. Can it use, does it have to be a normal piston? Oh, that's annoying because I have sticky pistons from somewhere. That's okay, I'll use some dark oak. Right, here we go. CAD assembler. Let's get a piston. Check. Get the CAD assembler. Check. Get an iron CAD assembly. Check. No achievements for that? I don't know. They might just be broken. Nobody knows. I don't know. So let's find somewhere nice to put this guy. CAD assembler. Could get rid of this chest. I might want that chest there. I'll put it in here because these chests are all going to move some point soon. So I'm going to put it here for now. Boom. Look at this crazy menu. Looks pretty complicated. I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm going to put that guy in. These are other things that you can do. Its stats don't look very good, but that's okay. And we can get this guy out. Boom. Casting. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. It's a laser gun. I don't know how I don't think we can shoot unless there's something to shoot at. So we need to shoot at some redstone. Whoa. You got 1 level point. Equip your CAD and press end to use it. Oh look, there's a little meter there as well. Let's do a few more. Let's just get a nice even 10. Cool. How cool is that? So if we equip this guy and we press end, it'll bring up a different menu. Oh. What is this? Equip your... Unequip. Haha. Oh, here we go. So this is the menu I was thinking about. So, we've trick debug. Interesting. Oh, this is what it unlocks, I do believe. Yeah. So if we click Learn, boom. Welcome to the leveling menu. It looks like you've gotten acquainted with your brand new CAD. This menu serves as your school for the mod. Oh, there we go, you do have a thing, that's good. And this is your first tutorial. Don't worry, this is the longest one, as it has to teach you the basics. To get started, programming spells, you'll need a spell programmer. To run your spells, you also need a better CAD than the one you have right now. One with all the components. Look up all the various CAD components, blah, 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 and create one. You don't have to make another assembly. You can put your current CAD into there and revert it. Spells also need to be put into spell bullets, so make yourself all of that stuff. Let's get rolling. Okay. Excuse me. So, we've got this guy, and we turned it into this guy, but we want some better stuff in here. So we want a better core. What cores have we got? Where's the core? Oh, here we go. So a basic core is probably what we're going to go for, rather than overclocked. That's pretty easy to make. Boom. Then what else do we need? A socket. Are these the sockets? Yeah, that's good. Sure. Let's just go for the basic one. Okay. I assume we need a battery as well. Yep. Battery. Ooh, the gold. Oh, gold. We have a tiny bit. That's okay. That's lucky then, because I do not have much gold. Boom. And do we want a colorizer? Do we want to colorize it? Assume it. No, I don't think we need a colorizer. Okay. Let's alter this guy. So can we put it back in here? Okay. How do we revert this? Oh, I guess we can. Do we just do that? It said you won't need a new one. Are you sure about that, mate? It seems to me that it say you will need to make. You don't have to make another assembly. You can put your current CAD, that is effectively just an assembly, in your crafting grid. I should have read it more carefully, shouldn't I? There we go. Boom, look at that. So now we have a bit more complexity, better projection, better bandwidth and sockets and overflow. Boom. And there we go. There it is. There's the laser dude. Now this time if we press... Can we do stuff? Oh, cool. I think that's for the spells. So, then what do you want us to do? We need to make that spell crafting thing. Spell programmer. Let's make that. I believe I had that here. Boom, spell programmer. Just some more iron. Nice. It's pretty easy, really. Give me that back, thank you. Okay, let's get this guy down. Where do I want to put this? For now, this is going to be really awkward because I haven't moved these chests yet. But boom. Look at this. How cool. Oh, that compilation error. No spell to compile. We need some bullets. We need some bullets that we can have the spells on. Projectile spell bullet. Let's just go for a spell bullet. Is that what it said to do? Spell bullets. Make yourself all of that stuff and let's get rolling. Okay. Okay. I did not mean to do that. Let's get the bullets. Please. So remove these guys. Wow, that's nice and easy. Let's get 2. No, let's just get 1 for now. Just in case. Do these... Oh. Ooh. Interesting. How very interesting. Right, I've got a bullet. Now what? Please tell me. Open the grid. This is where the magic happens. The programming system is less of a traditional complex programming system and more of a simple sequence of actions. That's good. To add a piece on the grid, right-click any part of it and select from the pieces that come up. As you can see at the bottom, you have 2 available pieces. Once you have blah blah blah. Let's go for it. So we right-click. Oh, we've got a caster or a debug. So selects the person casting the spell and prints out the target. So let's just go for that. And then... Interesting. Debug. I feel like I may have done this wrong. How do we get rid of these? Ooh, interesting. I probably should have read this a bit better. Let's focus on these two. The pieces you have are selector, caster, and trick debug. Tricks are the most important part of a spell. They are the means through which the spell interacts with the world. In our case, the debug trick is an exception. It just writes a valuable to the player's chat. Okay, a value. Place them into adjacent to each other. When you left click on your selector, you'll find that nothing special happens. When you do on the trick, a panel appears. Oh, okay. Configure the inputs. Yep. Okay. Okay. I think I see. So target like that. Aha. Complexity, potency, so the amount of actions, power of the spell, the psi cost, the amount of tricks, interesting, and the bandwidth. Cool. That's pretty cool. Compilation successful. Okay. So does that mean it's done? I don't know. I should probably carry on reading so I can find out. So here we go. If you hold shift while looking at a piece, you can see what types of parameters it needs. Okay. This is useful so you can pair the right pieces together. Ignore the number parameter for now. If you've done this correctly, you should see an X on the top turns into a check mark. I did. And some values appear on the right. I saw that. If you're still seeing the red, hover over it to see what the error is. If you need to take the program you've made and send it over to your CAD... Oh, okay. Grab your spell bullet and right-click your spell programmer with it. Oh, that sounds quite cool. So I do this. Oh, look, it's got a little display. Oh, that's cool. Boop, beep. Cool. And it loaded debug into there. And I assume it's going to tell me I can load that into the gun. Place your CAD into the assembler. In the big slot on the top left, you'll see some slots. Open it up. Place your bullet in there, and then you can take your CAD out, and then you can select a spell, and then you can shoot it. Basically. Yes, look. Load up. Ka-chonk. That's in there now. So it's already got it selected, and there's only one I can select anyway, so... Well, I selected nothing. Debug. So if I shoot this... Ta-da! Entity player, blah 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 blah. And I leveled up! Yay! What did I get? I got constant number and connector. Cool. A number parameter... I feel like I know... to level up, we need to make a spell using the piece highlighted in red. Okay. Okay. I don't want to do too much reading on camera. But let's make some. Let's see what else we can make. So we need to now use number. So if I make an input for number, then I get... Oh look, connectors. Interesting. Number. Let's make it say... Can I change the number? Oh yeah, I just click. 34. Let's get my bullet back out of here. I assume I can recode this. Boop. Nice. Okay, so this should now... I don't know what this will do now. Cool. What's the number for? I don't know what the number's for. I probably should read that. But 343. Okay. I don't know. But that's okay. Now we learn trick add motion and entity lock. Cool. Adds motion, adds movement to an entity. It takes an entity, a vector, and a number. Okay. Oh, okay, I think I know what I want to do. Let's get the bullet out of here. So, how do I delete things? That'd be useful to know. I guess I'd just change it. So, caster, Add motion, target, speed. That seems like too high of a speed to me. So let's just go for 3. And direction. Now where am I going to get direction from? Oh, wherever I'm looking would be useful probably. We might have to do some complicated stuff. Like this. This seems fine. Don't know what you're talking about. This is perfectly fine. Nice. Entity look target. Nice. I think I got it. Boop beep. Put in here. So now if I select, I don't know what it's called. Is it still called debug? Hey, look, it moves me. Look. Oh, I took damage there because I think I ran out of stuff. Oh, I need to wait for it to recharge now, I think. It's recharging. It's recharging. We're good to go. That's recharging. Whoa. That is cool. Okay. Now what did we unlock? We unlocked explode. Well, that seems dangerous. Entity position. Interesting. Gets a localized raycast result. Interesting. And suppresses errors thrown by the spell. Cool. Let's see what we can make this time. I need to know how to clear this. Oh. Delete piece. Delete. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Let's delete all this stuff. Okay, let's start in the middle this time, shall we? With select a caster. I mean, we don't have to start with that. I don't know why I did. I don't want to explode myself. So, what's that? The localized raycast result. Oh yeah, I think I know what that means. What do we want to do? I don't really want to explode myself, so let's not do that. Let's instead... So... I probably should read what this does, just in case. Is this one that unlocks vector raycast? Trick explode. The vector is where you want the explosion to happen. We already used entity look, but that gives us a vector that's very short. The explosion would happen in our face. Instead we want to use an operator vector, okay. Operator takes a position and a ray, both vectors, from the position at which the player's position obtainable. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I think I understand. So, we want to get the ray from caster and the position from the entity position, which comes also from here. Possibly. Maybe. I think. And then explode. Position. Power. Let's get a number in there. 3. Oh no, I did something wrong. What did I do? A parameter is facing an invalid piece. Let me read some stuff and I'll be back. Okay, I think I figured it out. So the ray input is needs to be the way you're looking, and the position gets its entity position, which comes from the caster. And then we'll do explode of level 3. Now, however, the power is too high for my gun. Complexity is fine, and all that stuff seems fine. But we're going to need a better gun if we're going to want to do this. So, how about do we go about doing that then? Do you have to make another gun, or can we do... Does this disassemble it properly? No. I assume we can add Don't know how we're meant to add new stuff to it. So what helps with complexity? The core. Okay. Or no, potency. That's what it was, right? Potency. So that would be the assembly. Okay. So we're going to want a better assembly then. Well, let's make a gold one, shall we? I still don't know how I meant to disassemble this thing. Because I wanted to get my pieces out, but I guess maybe you can't. Now the only other one... Oh, we've got this one, psi metal. But that we need to unlock psi metal. Which means we need trick infusion. I don't know when we unlock that, to be honest. I don't know where it said. Did it mention somewhere that we're going to need a better... I don't know. I guess we are just going to need to make a better thing, but I don't have enough gold. It takes 4 gold, and I think I only have... Oh, none, apparently. Great. What's that? No, we need that still, which is not useful. Is there anything we can... Complexity? No, that's not what the problem was. The problem was potency. Power of the spell. If I make this 2? No, not 32. 2. Still too powerful. 1? Okay, that's okay. Cool. Yoink. Bloop. Yoink, yoink. Let's go shoot some spells. It's night time. It's only a tiny explosion. It's not night time anymore. So is this going to work? Yes. Look at that. Now I have a hole. Probably don't want to make holes. But it goes up to 32 blocks. Spell operation vector isn't... Oh, okay. Nice. Cool. I might have done it wrong. I don't know. So there we go. We've now finished that. So now we can do... Tutorial. Entities 101. Cool. Or numbers or vectors. Oh, I see. That's locked though. Oh, we have to go so far until we get to... That's just... Oh, we can't learn all of them. Okay, so we have to use something to do with entities. Okay, I'm going to make a spell off camera and then we'll be back. Okay, so I made a thing. I'm not entirely sure what it does, but it should move items that are on the ground. So let me try that. Also show you something else I did a second ago as well. I made a projectile bullet. So that goes, by what I can tell, it just goes, makes the bullet go further, and then it activates the spell. That's what I'm pretty sure that does. I've called that one Boom Boom, because that's the exploding one. I changed it a little bit, but not much. So let's make sure I don't have Boom Boom selected. Let's go for move item. Okay, so if I do that... Oh... Spell entity target is not existent. What does that even mean? Oh, don't you just love coding? Like, jeez. Oops. Okay, I don't know what that error meant. Where did it say the error was? 5-3, I'll be back. Okay, it works, but it doesn't move items, it can move animals. Yay. Bye-bye. So it doesn't seem to pick up items as an entity, apparently. But that didn't complete the thing. We need to use some of those. Okay. I have an idea. I'll be back. Okay, so I've changed it. I've now get all nearby items from where I am in a radius of 2. Then select one at random from that list. If there's only one, then it should only select one of them. And then try and add motion to that entity, right? So hopefully that'll work. Let's just give it to this. No, I'll take the bullet out. Take the bullet out. And boop boop. Okay. So, hopefully now, I've got move item on. If I drop this. No. Hey! That worked. I think that worked then. But it doesn't... It didn't level me up. For some reason. Oh, I have to... Do I have to use the red one? Is that why? Closest to point. How am I going to work that in then? Let's have a look, shall we? So, get nearby... So, closest to point is... What does that do? Gets the closest entity in a list to a point. Okay. So, if we put that here, closest to point, so target, which is an entity list, so get closest, and then I need the point, which would really need to be this, entity position, right? But how am I going to get that all the way over here? What could I do? Oh, hold on a second, hold on. If I do that, and I do that, oh, but I don't want that one connecting. Turn that off, put that over there. I have to then do complicated cabling. Why are you doing that? No. I just want you to be that way. And up. And across. This guy needs a number. Give him 1. Okay. That hopefully will work. So this should do basically the same thing. It will move an entity that's from the list that's closest to me. Or not. I don't know, but it completed the thing, so that's all I'm happy about. Right, numbers, vectors, or alternate casting. Focal point. What's that? Selects the focal point entity of this spell. And ruler vector. Oh, let's do that. Aside from the standard spell bullets, alternate spell bullets can be created that allow for spells to be cast into projectile spell bullets. Instead of casting the spell straight away, emit a projectile that casts the spell upon colliding grenade actions. Blah blah blah. Okay. Charged spell bullets work like the grenade ones, but will only cast the spell when ignited by a spell detonator item. Okay. That's cool. The usage of alternate bullets like these requires the introduction of the selector focal point, which selects the focal point of the spell. For normal spell bullets, the focal point is the player itself, whereas for projectile spell bullets, the focal point is the projectile entity. Naturally, for circle spell bullets, okay. Well, that's cool. In that case, let's change this projectile boom boom to a proper one. So, Control Shift Delete clears the entire grid. So let's get focal point. Okay. Yeah, which will then, and then we can do, I guess we just do like explode straight away, right? Where is explode? On the next page? Explode. Oh no, we need to get the position. Okay, hold on. Where's the position guy? Entity position from you. Then explode. Boom. That's the position. Power. 2. I can't afford 2. 1.4. Yes. Keep it as explode. No, I want to call it boom boom. Just for fun. Boom boom. Okay. Then we go boop boop. And then we need to put this in our gun. Can we equip it from our inventory? No. Okie dokie. You have to put it in there. Have to load it in. Okay, right. Move item does not work. Don't know why. But let's go for boom boom. Might have been too far away. Nope, boom. It boomed. That's for sure. I want to... Oh, I don't want to kill a pig. This is a nice pig. I don't want to kill any of these animals. Let's blow up the grass. Nice. Look at that. Kapow. That's what you get. Okay. And we have now learnt that we can't get onto this guy because we need vectors. What do we need for this? Entities 101. Oh, and vectors 101 and numbers 101. Okay. Let's go for vectors 101. Yay. We need to use sum. Oh, that was numbers that I activate. No? Interesting. Oh, are we doing both of these now? No, I don't think so. We need to use a vector construct. Constructs a vector from XYZ parameters. Okay, I need to see how long the video's gone on for, because we might be done. You know, we've got this cool gun, we can make some spells. Off camera I can just unlock a load of stuff and craft some spells and then come back and show you the blueprints for it. So now we can just like blow up part of trees. How cool is that? And then we can switch to this thing, which doesn't work. And it's like, no thank you, this doesn't work. Cool. So, I might let me check how long the video's gone for first. Yes, basically the end of the episode. I'm going to do some stuff off camera, try and get through some more of these guys, so we can unlock particularly Psi-Metal Infusion. But then I'll try and unlock, let's see how far I can get. Look at all this crazy stuff. What even is that? I don't even know. Memory exosuit? Flow control, trigonometry, some crazy stuff. I'm going to do some fiddling off camera, make a couple cool spells maybe, and then next episode I'll show you them, and yeah, we might get into, I don't know what else we can get into really, I don't know what else we want to do, but yeah, this will give us a cool weapon that we can use. Don't know if you can get like heal spells maybe, that would be cool, and yeah, next episode we'll do some more stuff. I wanted to check something out of curiosity. Oh, I want to put my, how close did I get to making this sword unbreakable? Because I just suddenly remembered that I have got a space on there. Oh, close. Okay, that guy's unbreakable. That guy's close. Anyway, I'm going to do some spells, and then, yeah, so that was the mod Psi. Yeah, check it out. Seems pretty cool. I might organise these chests at some point. We'll see. Thank you everyone for watching this episode, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.